every moment around you, and inside you is chemistry in action. How do corals build reefs and jellyfish glow? What are we made of? What makes you, you? What paints the sky with northern lights? Why doesn't plastic disappear? How do plants turn light into life? Why do leaves change colour in fall? What happens when lightning hits air? Why do snowflakes form in perfect crystals while raindrops stay liquid? How does a tiny pill know where to work in your body? Why does bread rise? How do smells, colours and makeup work? How does soap clean? What gives fabric colour and texture? How does your body keep moving? How do we turn sun and wind into power? What makes fireworks burst into colour? From the vastness of the stars to the tiniest cell inside your body, chemistry is the science that connects it all. So what is chemistry? Chemistry is the scientific discipline concerned with the composition, structure, properties, and transformations of matter. In short, chemistry is the study of matter and its changes. Chemistry studies matter. So first, what is matter? Matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. Matter consists of tiny particles called atoms. We now ask, what is an atom? An atom is the smallest unit of an element that retains its chemical properties. An atom consists of a dense nucleus containing protons and neutrons, surrounded by electrons moving in energy levels. After understanding atoms, we define an element as a pure substance composed of only one type of atom. While an element consists of only one type of atom, a molecule is formed when two or more atoms bond together. For example, a water molecule, H2O, consists of two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom chemically bonded, while an oxygen molecule, O2, consists of two oxygen atoms bonded together. These illustrate how molecules can be made of the same or different types of atoms. Because chemistry connects the tiniest atoms to the biggest stars, it's called the central science. It bridges physics, biology, earth science, and even engineering, helping us understand how the universe works on every scale. Chemistry is a vast and diverse field, with many branches that study different aspects of matter and its changes. And to get a clearer picture, we can look at its main branches. First, organic chemistry studies carbon-based compounds, usually built around carbon atoms bonded to hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and other elements. Inorganic chemistry, on the other hand, deals with minerals, metals, and compounds without carbon, covering everything from crystals to catalysts. Analytical chemistry deals with detecting, identifying, and measuring substances, including applications like monitoring pollutants or testing medicines. Following that, physical chemistry examines the principles underlying matter and its transformations, including the forces, energy changes, and dynamics of chemical reactions. Finally, biochemistry explores the chemistry of life, investigating the molecules and reactions within living cells that sustain biological processes. To fully understand chemistry, we study it through three domains. First, the macroscopic domain, what you can see, touch, and measure. Things like the colour of a solution, the temperature of a reaction, or how much gas is produced. Next, the microscopic domain, the tiny world of atoms, molecules, and ions that we can't see directly. Here we imagine how particles move, collide, and interact to create what we observe. Finally, the symbolic domain, the language of chemistry. Symbols, formulas, equations, and diagrams help us describe, predict, and communicate what's happening at the microscopic level. Now that we've explored the foundations of chemistry from matter and atoms to molecules and the branches of this central science, it's clear that chemistry is everywhere. By understanding chemistry, we not only learn how the world works, but also gain the tools to change it for the better. Until next time, stay curious.